Please read this disclaimer carefully before proceeding further. Welcome traders to analysis of gold. My name is Vic. Thanks for joining me here. Gold had a fantastic week. For last couple of days it has been breaking all kinds of targets that we have been planning for past few months, and it has been fantastic. So let me actually walk you through what we have been looking at for past few months. Remember, this is the analysis that I posted in August 2020, and this is still valid. This is still going on. So if you haven't actually watched this if you haven't actually seen this analysis properly, then I want you to go back. I really strongly suggest you to go back and watch this analysis, because there is a lot of educational content in there, and at the same time you see the importance of higher time frame analysis. You must perform higher time frame analysis because that is the one which is going to drive the market ultimately. And what I said in August 2020 is coming true even today. So that's the power of technical analysis, and especially with FCP analysis, Fibonacci confluence pattern analysis, that I personally use. Right, so I'll post a link of this in your in the description of this video and also in the suggested video, but you should definitely check it out. So what's happening right now on monthly time frame is that we have this W pattern here, and because of that the market is falling down. Now if you are not aware of this, then this is what we are looking at. This is the W pattern that we are looking at. There are a few more, and like this one, and there is another one like this, and this is all covered in the previous analysis. There is a series of analysis on gold. I've been analyzing gold for months now. So if you are interested in learning more how to trade gold, or how to how this FCP analysis works, then you can watch all the gold analysis as well. That should give you enough idea. Otherwise, there is always a training program that I run, and whenever there is a slot available, you can register for that slot and join the training program, and in there we'll go through all these patterns and everything in depth. Right, so what we have right now is this is a W pattern, and if that is the case, then the market is expected to go down, right? So I will not actually talk about exactly where it is going to go to, because you always have the other video where you can just watch that and see where it is expected to go. That is still valid, but what I will show you is that the market has reached a level here, right here, which can actually act as little support here. However, the market is expected to go down further down, which is near about 1680 level or so, which is near about round number of 1700. So 1700 or 1860, somewhere around there it is expected to go. But for now it may actually go back up a little bit, perform a retest before falling down. So we should always look at both bearish and bullish side on any market, right? So let's look at what the gold has been doing. This is the analysis that that we performed that I performed near about 3 weeks ago, and this is still working out perfectly fine. So let me just close this. Right, so the market is falling right now, and this is the analysis that we performed, that we had for past few weeks. These are all the levels that we have been monitoring, and we have been looking at mostly bearish positions. Why? Because the gold is on higher time frame bearish. Now if you are day trading, or if you're short-term trading, then you can actually take both long and short opportunities, but ultimately each and every market obviously has a bias. Now bias for gold has been bearish, and I mentioned that in here as well in our Telegram group. Gold is bearish on weekly time frame. This is the one that I posted on 16th of Feb, and since then I knew that this is the WATA system. So WATA stands for Vikensa Automated Trading Assistant, and this was clearly showing me that there was a sell signal. This was the target near about here, and the market was rejecting this WATA curve, as you can see this particular white candle a little bit, and that's why it was supposed to fall. So the overall bearish, it was overall bearish on weekly time frame, and since then the market has been actually falling. We have been covering several other markets, but the market has been falling, and then last week a lot of people actually made huge profits using WATA system as well. So this was like a scalp trade, or bullish trade, on low time frame, on 5-minute time frame. This is the signal, and the market went up there. By the way, if you're interested in learning more about WATA, or if you want to subscribe, there are only 25 hours left now. It's not 25, yeah, near about 25 26 hours left now. for it to subscribe. After that, Vata will not be available to anyone, because we want to protect its edge, and we do not want to give out to a lot of people. So this is what has happened since then. So this is what I posted yesterday. The Vata right now is telling me that monthly on monthly time frame there is a signal which is telling me that Vata is gold is supposed to fall down, and this is approximately the target. But remember, this is a monthly time frame. Anything can happen. The market can change any time, any point in time, right? And it will not be a straightforward drop, right? Because we are looking at few months, so it can happen, or within that time market may change. So if the market goes back up, then I'll still be looking for short positions because the market is bearish on monthly. However, it can be bullish on daily or 4-hourly or other time frames, but I'll be more favoring my short positions. And there is a level 1680 level or so. If it reaches there, then I'll be taking more of buy positions in gold, because what I can see that market may fall down and go back up a little bit before falling back down into this level. So it can actually form kind of M pattern. It is already forming an M pattern here, but there can be another one which is a bigger one. So that's what I'm looking at. Okay, let's look at the targets here. On this, no, not this one, this. All right, so we have been looking at this move that the market could actually fall into this FCP zone, and from this FCP zone we were expecting market to go back up, and this is the point where we were looking for short again. Because why? Because market is overall bearish. So if you want to look at it from trend following point of view, then this is the way it looks. See, it has been very clear, very clear. Now the structure has been absolutely brilliant. You see the market fell down, went up, fell down, went up, fell down, went up, fell down. Right now it is expected to obviously go back a little bit, and if that happens, then we're looking for short positions once again, unless there is a new structure which is forming. So that's what we are looking at. So this is very easy to analyze. It is not difficult at all, and that's why what we were looking for was this. You see, the market actually came to this level, which is 1800. That's a round number. The market has been testing it for a long period of time. It fell, then tested, fell through, and this was the last test it was performing. And now it has started to fall back down, and these are the levels that we have been watching. And gold has reached this level of 1726.14, exactly as we predicted or analyzed a few weeks ago. So market is right there in this FCP zone. So if I show you what this FCP zone looks like actually on weekly time frame, so from here we can look for a little bullish movement. Why? Because this midpoint is also there, and we have this M pattern, right? So we can look for a bullish movement, and if that happens, then we can make use of that long position if we get a proper confirmation. And once it has reached this area or one of these levels, then we are going to again look for short positions, because the market is overall still bearish. And then we can expect market to come back down into this zone once again. If that happens, then we can play this opportunity once again. So you see, we can recycle all of these zones once again and again and again. So if I go to the daily time frame, 4-hourly time frame, what do we have is market has started to go upwards from 1726, which we identified a few weeks ago. And what it can do is there is a possibility that it can come back into this region of 1762. It is possible. However, there is another area, there is another level which is available right here, and that is this level, okay, 1755 or so. So you're looking at this particular zone for the market to perform a retest of the previous structure, or it can, if it finds even bullish momentum, then it can come into this. But remember, it is still bearish, so it can also keep on going down, further down into 1683, 1680 level or so. And do not forget that we have this round number available here at 1700 as well, and that also confluences with the Fibonacci level. So this is what we're looking at. These levels are still important, and they are still fine. What you should be looking for, if you're looking for a short trade, then you're looking you're waiting for at retest, and then you'll perform then you will take a short position, pretty much like what you have been probably doing, like this. We're looking for a retest, then fell down, then retest and fall down, then perform a retest, and then probably a fall down, right? So that's what probably you're looking for, right? So that's what we have. And let's look at it on water. So if I come here, this is, let me actually show you the higher time frame first. So okay, on weekly time frame, it has reached the profit target, which I posted on 16th of Feb in our Telegram group, which is a free Telegram group if you want to join. And this was the signal here, and the market got rejected from the top, and now it started to fall. This is the target has been reached. Now once the target has been reached, there is obviously is going to be like profit taking, and that's what the market is looking for. If the market starts to go up, then we can make use of that, and it has already started happening. So on daily time frame, it has reached all of these profit targets, which are showed in the white dot here. And now if I go to the 4-hour time frame, this has already started to happen, right? Another way of looking at it is market is oversold or whatever, but we while we are using FCP methodology, we do not look at any of those subjective things like oversold, overbought and all that. No, we are trying to be very, very specific by following exact rules of Fibonacci and Fibonacci confluences and the principles that we have laid out in FCP program. So market is kind of overbought, or oversold if you want to say, then it is looking for an upward move. And if I go to the hourly time frame, we have already got a signal to buy. So color has changed from red to blue, and we have got a signal. So market is looking near about 1743 on hourly time frame. On 30 minutes time frame, 1737, and on 15 minutes it is going to probably test this Vata curve where we are looking for. So we are looking for near about 1738. So the market is already moving up. So if you could have actually taken this one, the long trade here, right? So again, if you are interested in water, then it is going away tomorrow. If you're interested, then you must subscribe right now. Let's look at the 4-hourly time frame once again. So what we can expect is that the market may actually come to the water wave and then fall back down. So there can be downward retest again. So you have to be careful with that. If you're still in short position, then you should be careful that the market may actually go up down for a few candles here and there, just to form a base. And if that is the case, then you should be managing your positions, because if I come back to this analysis and open this, we are right into this FCP zone, right? And because the market has been bearish, there will be a lot of bearish momentum still left. Bearish momentum actually comes from all of these momentum actually come from the mentality of the traders. So if most of those traders are thinking that yeah, it is still bearish, then they will try to push this price down. But because we are in FCP zone and we can perform a retest, it can be bullish as well. So what you should be doing around here is that if you are in long trade or short trade, you should be watching it on both sides. But personally, I will be looking for a pullback, and then I'll be looking for a short position once again, and I've already told you the plan. So this is our analysis on gold for this week. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you found this useful. If you did, make sure you hit the like button and put in a comment below this YouTube video, and that is going to help us a lot in reaching out to more traders, because your comments and your likes help YouTube algorithm to present this video to other traders as well. So support this channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.